Hello, Earth 2 community, and we here at Earth 2 in the Know hope you are having an amazing day and that all your days are filled with creativity and happiness. This is the Earth 2 update for March 14th, 2024, and there are a few things that have happened, and we're going to go over them now. First and foremost, we saw an amazing response to the Anubis release. Gold, platinum, and radioactive sold out in seconds. I did not get my favorite, which was the gold, but I got my second favorite, which ended up being the Sentinel. So, I might be on the lookout for a gold one of these days. By the end of the release, most of the colorways were gone, leaving just a few to be distributed via the EcoSim drop. I would say this release was by far my favorite, so I cannot wait to see what they have in store for the upcoming drops. In other news, we saw Tier 3 open for Nevada, USA, and their response there was probably one of the best we've seen for Tier 3, with the price raising 7 cents in an hour. I found my way over to a precious metals mine and bought a nice sized chunk. I seem to love those precious metals in all forms, even in virtual reality. Alright, now we did have a bit of an incident with a programming glitch causing some territories to prematurely open for purchase. Of course, I was sleeping at the time. They did find the error almost immediately and rectify it. Shane, the CEO of E2, addressed it in Discord. Let's go over what he said. So again, I'm quoting Shane from Discord. This sucks for us too. Not ideal. I have commented on this before. I would be repeating myself here, and I don't have time to find the comment right now. I need to keep moving. Just wanted to make sure we reviewed the incident quickly and that people were updated fast. So I think somebody asked him a question, and then he responded, "Yeah, I think it's fair given the short time frame. In fact, we're not going to be spending a lot of time trying to perfectly resolve an issue that was only active for 30 minutes or so, and the effect was quite minimal." The main thing here is the fact that players who purchased in those 18 countries would receive boosted ether for unlimited time, which is not fair, and the solution we have is already available to be executed. So that's good news. Let's get it. So here is an image of the territories that were affected. Feel free to pause the video, take a look, make some notes if you need to. So I'm guessing he was asked what they were going to do about it, and his response was, "We could do a whole lot of things, consider options for days, spend 4 to 5 days implementing a new system to block ether in specific territories, and QA it, etc. But at this point, I don't think it's worth the distraction, valuable dev time, QA design, and so forth." Well, she probably has a really good point. I mean, the damage has already been done. They've already accepted that this is an issue. They're going to fix it for everybody else. I'm going to tell you about that next. So I guess there was a little bit of time in between communication, and they came back with an update. It said, "Our team has spent some time investigating this sudden opening of some T3 territories for around 30 minutes earlier today. It was caused due to a technical issue on our side, and we reacted quickly, deploying a fix within 20 minutes of realizing there was an issue." So again, quick reaction time, quick fix, everything's okay. So props to our dev team for resolving the problem quickly. Again, I'm quoting the article. They went on to say, "For full transparency, the issue resulted in all T3 land being unlocked in countries that had at least one territory voted on for release by the community. And that is why some T3 land remained locked." So again, paraphrasing, it says, "There was not a great deal of tiles purchased as we fixed the issue quickly. The absolute highest number of tiles sold in one territory during those 30 minutes was around 8,000, which only moved the new land price to 0.106 from 0.100. Every other territory where land was purchased was under this, with the vast majority being minimal sales. So people were probably grabbing a lot here or there, They go on to say that most of the locations purchased were in territories of countries that have already had at least one territory released, meaning these tiles would not give any significant advantage to the purchases as far as ether attraction is concerned." So here is the kicker. 26 territories spread across 18 different countries experienced T3 tiles purchased for the first time in those respective countries, meaning the players who purchased these tiles could have had a significant benefit of attracting extra ether until such times as these 18 countries released their first territory. Oh my goodness. Crazy, right? So they instantly recognize this is a problem, and they say Due to significant time restraints, we are not going to revert the T3 purchases that occurred when the issue was live. However, to be fair, we have to do something about the 18 countries which experienced a first-time T3 release spread across 26 territories. So therefore, the fix is that they are going to open those 26 territories to make it fair for other players. If you remember, I showed an image earlier in the video. If you need to rewind the video to check out that image, those are the 26 territories that are going to be opening. When you ask, well, that's what we're going to talk about next. So they do not want to choose a time to do this, but rather let the community vote on the socials. They say that they're not sure how it will work yet, but the team will come up with a solution. So they're playing around with possibly a poll on Twitter, maybe a reaction tally on Facebook and Discord to determine the time of day that the 26 territories will be released. So they clarify it with, from the top of my head, I imagine there will be 4 suggested times based on UTC, and people vote for the one they want by poll or reaction type, and the highest tally across all social wins. You know, something like that. So they don't exactly have it in stone right now, but it sounds like they're on top of working on it. Just make sure you're monitoring the socials if you want to partake in the voting. So they do ask for a little bit of understanding right now and say that they have a lot taking place, and this issue has caused them to lose precious time they need to make up for, so please allow the team to form a plan quickly and make this run as smooth as possible. I mean, it just happened. Give them a little time, guys. And then they finished with, obviously not everyone will be happy, but it was the fairest solution they could think of given the short time frame and the heavy focus on other tasks. My thought process is it's 0.006 cents. What does it really matter in the long run? Keep your eye on the prize, guys. So there you have it. For full transparency from us at E2 in the know, we will always share the news. The take from this is that they found the error, reacted quickly, and were able to manage what could have been a much larger situation. In other news, I was on the other side of the planet fast asleep, so no early access for me. Guess I will just have to wait my turn like you all. We want to hear from you guys. Let us know what topics you want to hear about and how we can better serve you as a news source for the project. And as always, we can't wait to see you in the metaverse. If you found this info useful, or at least entertaining, please like and subscribe.